Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Daniel Francis, and in this video, I'm gonna break down the 3 big strategies Alex Hormozi impacted my business with. Alex Hormozi is an amazing figure, built many successful businesses. He has an amazing brand in the online space. I think he showed us a lot what was possible. And so when I first found out about Hormozi in 22, there's been many things that he has recommended and I've implemented, and it's changed my life. But these are 3 main strategies that have impacted my business. And so you guys can learn from this and impact your own business with these 3 strategies. So with that being said, let's get into it. So number 1, it sounds simple, but it's very impactful. When you are building an online education, coaching, consulting business, whatever you want to call it, I think just business in general, you want to make your free stuff so good that people start asking you for your paid stuff. That really like rocked my world. I always thought, well, if I give them everything, then they're not going to want to work with me. If I give them too much information, they're going to be like, great, thank you for everything. I don't want to work with you. And then I went deeper into this concept, which is a few things. Number 1, people don't pay for information. What they really want and value is implementation. So for example, when I sell my coaching program, I'm not just selling a bunch of videos. What I'm selling is I'm selling a blueprint, I'm selling a roadmap, and I'm selling accountability to make sure that they implement it properly. We live in a world where we have an information overload. So because of that, we get so overwhelmed, we don't know what direction to take. I have a video called the 8-step video blueprint, and it's a 17-minute video of basically where I dock down the 8 steps of what I did to build coaching business to $10,000 a month. And I've had people like watch it 2 or 3 times and take notes. Then they come book a call with me and you would think, oh my God, Daniel, thank you so much. This was so helpful. Like you've changed my life, blah, blah, blah. Rather I get the opposite. They go, Daniel, that video was so impactful. I'm excited to learn more about your program. The truth is that people are doing their research to get educated. Clients that you're probably looking for understand that they can't just take this massive concept and do it themselves. They will try it themselves and fail. Maybe someone will just figure it out on their own. For the most part, people need depth. It's not just about building a Facebook group and now people will just join your coaching program. It's about having the actual nuance and depth to building a coaching program, having the right content, cover photo, banner, description, membership questions. It's all this stuff. And so because of that, give it all away. From there, make it high quality. And then from there, people will come to you and say, look, I want to work with you because you made a massive impact on my life. That makes sense? Awesome. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, okay, this was something that I figured out early, but I think Alex Hormozi really cemented the concept in my head, which was to not rely solely on low ticket product. As a coach, what are we taught? Here's my hourly rate for $100 an hour, or let me come out with a course for $97 or maybe $300, or I'll come out with a book that's $25. Here's the problem, that's fantastic, but there's no way that that can scale. Not initially, you won't have enough capital. What I realized, selling these low ticket products, the truth is, it's just to get people in the door to actually sign up for the high ticket product. Believe it or not, this is between me and you ready? They lose money on the front end. Person loses money on the book. You may say, but Daniel, look at this guy who's making $100,000 a month selling this course. The question I have for you is, did that person start off with the course, or did they build this massive audience and brand and then come out with the course and then have this residual payment? Because I know a few people like that. They didn't start off with the course. They started off with an actual coaching offer because that gave them the sustainability to actually do it. So Alex, what did he do? Because I like to study people. Alex had an offer off the bat. And you know, if you listen to his whole journey, but I'm talking about gym launch. You know how much a gym launch was? The only thing that he sold, it was $16,000 for 4 months. That's what Alex did to get off the ground and be able to make millions. Did you know that? And then guess what he did? He had his gym launch, and then guess what he did right after? He came out with an even more expensive program. You know what it was? It was a $42,500 a year mastermind called Gym Lord. Now, again, the numbers could be off, but I hope you get my point. Did Alex write a book? Sure. He was losing money on the book. It was called Gym Launch Secrets. But that was after he had the coaching program where he was selling $16,000 coaching program. If Alex started off with a $97 course, $47 course, so the flagship is the high ticket coaching offer. The additions come after. Problem is people start backwards. I don't know about you, but I don't have the ability to have all this capital investors give me hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars to just sink money in and cross my fingers. And neither do you most likely. You have to make the right decision on the right path. What is the right path? For you, most likely, it's launching an initial beta coaching program and then selling a high ticket coaching program and making that work first. Then you can have all the additions after. Is that making sense? Let's go to number 3. Number 3, here's another big thing that Alex really cemented into my mind. Sometimes I always fight with this. I'm like, you know, there has to be people out there who like get successful without coaches or mentors. I was like, come on, there has to be like that one person who's like, yeah, I just watch YouTube videos and I run a 7-figure business. Funny because I look at Alex and I get inspired by Alex because I'm like, dude, like what you created is unbelievable. And it's funny because Alex doesn't sell a coaching program or a mastermind. But remember, and whenever I look at a mentor, I look at what the person has done, not what the person is saying right now. So you might say, look at Alex, he's not selling a course or a coaching program or a mentorship. Do you know what Alex did when he graduated from college and he was a consultant? Do you know what Alex did after? He wanted to start his own coaching business. And what Alex did was he did something very simple, is he went and found a mentor. Did you know that? Did you know that he worked for that mentor for free in California just so he can learn? So Alex didn't have money to pay for a coaching program. I think he did, but he's like, I'd rather just go work for someone for free. No, and then guess what Alex did? He then joined that person and then he helped courses and bought coaching programs so he can learn how to run ads for the gym. Did you know that? And then guess what Alex did after? So then he started to get more success, and then what he did was he started to hire consultants, and then what he did after that, then he actually joined a mastermind by Russell Brunson, told the whole crew, launching these 6 gyms and blah, 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 and they're getting bigger, and he wants to go from 6 gyms, 12 to whatever, right? And then Russell stops him in his tracks and goes, look, man, I think there's more money in teaching what you did versus then launching 30 gyms. Alex spent $25,000-$30,000 on that master. Like I said before, I spent 30 grand on a coaching program. You're like, that's ridiculous. I know, but I have to grow. But if I just look at the Alex Hormozi model, he's just like posting free videos and writing books and da 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 da. I like to look at not at the 33-year-old or however age he is, 34-year-old. I like to look at the Alex at 22 years old. What was he doing? He was buying coaching programs. He was hiring mentors. He was either working for them or paying them and then joining mastermind. And so to me, it's about not always doing what he's saying, but doing what he did. And that's really how you understand it. And so for me, what Alex cemented in my eyes was, although Alex can say, yeah, like, you know, you got to take action, that's fine, but look at what he did. It made a massive impact in my life. Also, just a few more things that I want to add with Alex. One of the things that I really love about, just even about coaches, is like when you pay for a coach, when you join a program and you spend money financially, you have to humble yourself. You don't just do it with a big ego. It's like you get humbled when you invest into yourself, because you're like, I could use this money elsewhere. And so what I love about Alex is he's able to humble himself and be like, you know what? Here's a mentor. I'm willing to spend money, or I'm willing to do something. He's not scared and willing to invest into himself, not just from a book level or a course level or a free YouTube video. So with that being said, if this was helpful, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share some love down below, share this with a friend, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.